This is going to be the last time you hear this. Right?
Oh, you guys got a new intro?
No, we're not doing the podcast no. No, yeah.
Oh, you guys heard the news already?
Oh,
Fuck. You guys got the news already?
Yeah.
I'm not up. I'm drunk.
I'm
And then
working-
when
yeah,
I
he's
did
working on the
that,
new intro.
I put Vaseline.
Plus, this
around
laugh
the
is, we can't use
edge.
anymore.
Somebody-
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Tom's Daily Grind. This is episode number 141, I think. Is it?
Yes,
I'll look. Something like that.
It feels different.
it does.
You know why?
Ambiance.
We haven't done a normal one without a guest for like a while, I think.
We haven't done a normal one.
Yeah, we did live. We did the ones you guys did at the shows.
And then this one doesn't really count as a normal one because it's like noon. Usually we do them, well, it's like 2. Usually we do them like at 4.
Yeah. 4.
So after this, we're ready to go home most of the time.
Can we?
Not this time.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
just,
John.
just don't come back. Ever.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want on your last day. That's
That's the thing.
just another way of saying that.
But
Same
anyway,
thing.
check that out.
You guys see this?
Yeah.
Look at that.
You guys see this?
Look at that. No more
No brace.
No more brace.
No more brace as long as they take it easy.
show some tricks.
Hey, Craig, show
No,
him
this is
how,
the highest I can go.
show him how far he can lift his hand.
Sweating right now. Like, ugh.
Not very far.
So
You know
anyway,
what we should do instead to start this off is a pocket dump because I know how much you love those.
fuck that. I'm not doing a pocket dump.
I know, I'm kidding.
I can do a pocket dump because now I have two
Now
hands.
you have-
Now you can
Now
use
I
your
can
right
use
hand again.
both my pockets.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of pocket dumps. I'm sorry.
What's in your pockets?
Shut up.
Let's do a pocket show and tell.
So what's your
So I just got the brace off
next
to
step?
therapy. I have to continue with therapy. And in about 6 weeks, I should be able to be up here.
Fully extend it.
Will you be able?
Like
to,
more than a 45.
will you be able to go hunting this year?
right now, yeah. So right now, this is the highest I can go.
Oh, okay.
And by 6 weeks, I should.
Is it because it hurts or because they won't let you?
It hurts. It hurts. Like I can't. Even if I wanted to, I can't go higher.
Like if you use your other arm?
Oh no, I can. I can do that.
Oh, okay.
I can do that.
But it won't
So
rotate.
so
But
what
it's still-
happens?
it's
What
still, like,
happens
stuck.
if I like? All right, fuck it. I'm gonna squeeze through the pain and I don't give a shit. You'll get tendonitis.
Okay, so you will fuck yourself
You
up.
will fuck yourself.
So it's not just a pain.
Yeah, it's not just the pain. And even though, like, that's all I can do. Even if I wanted to, I'd probably have to swing my body to get it to go higher.
Okay.
But
But down,
Yeah, I noticed once you start getting up there, you start leaning with your back, not your shoulders not moving anymore.
but down here you can.
no, absolutely.
It's like normal.
down here, like,
Craig, what are you doing?
I'm knocking on the table. Like, it don't hurt me.
So down here you're fine.
Yeah.
And back.
No.
Back
I can
there.
go back somewhat, but not.
Oh.
And then this movement here, that I can't do.
So you got like a 90-degree motion. Just
Pretty
about.
limited, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
limited.
it's limited.
Damn.
They said not to push it. And of course, I'm not going to be stupid and push it to.
So once you go to your therapies, so say you're done with your therapies, they'll let you know by when you can. Can you put weight on it? Like
Yeah, so I can get dumbbells and start doing this. I can do that.
you can do that.
Yeah, and just form the muscle again. But I can't like try to bench press, And
Anything that's going to involve that shoulder muscle.
Okay. So
So you could do
that
bicep
means,
curls.
Like you can put your hand here, just as long as your shoulder's not.
Yeah, here. I can
As
do
long
this.
as your shoulder's not going
And so
up.
since like day 2 of the surgery, I had to do this. I don't know what the fuck it's called, and I forget all the time. But it, you have to do this like this little fucking exercise, swing it open, and then do this fucking motion. But letting the hand do that by itself. But I couldn't use like la fuerza de mi.
Your shoulder.
I couldn't use that. I had
So
to
that
do
was
this.
for movement, not for the muscle.
But eventually
Okay.
you should be, if everything goes well, 100%.
yeah. So he said, I'm gonna get the therapist that I'm working with, cool dude. He's like, I'm gonna get you feeling better than your. He's like, I'm like, yeah, because he asked me, he's like, does your left one hurt too? I'm like, it does, especially when I do heavy lifting. Then it'll just throb the next day, and then it's away. Well, this is the worst one.
Okay.
And so he's like, I'll get it feeling better than when that feels good. Like,
Oh, okay. So
Well, it's possible that your left shoulder was getting overworked because you were compensating
Correct.
because you couldn't use this
they
arm
think.
as much.
But they're like, "Do you want us to do it?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to do extra. I don't want to do nothing until
Yeah,
I'm ready to do it."
fucking-
Because if they say, "Holy shit, Leo, you need to do it again," and so
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna wait till this 100%. or close,
And then get it checked.
and then get my other one checked.
Oh shit.
Nice.
But the other, I think the left should be easier, because I always, I've been right-handed. I do everything right-handed. I never really did shit with my left. Now, the
Did
only
you-
thing I can do is right.
Did you write? No, you didn't. Still didn't write.
So now that you got your brace off, are you still going to do things with your left hand?
Probably without even thinking about it.
For a while.
Yeah, because no matter what, like I try to baby it without even thinking about it. And that's one thing they told me. He's like, you're gonna tend to do that, and then you're gonna tend to get yourself doing this, like holding it right
You're
there.
going to sit there just like that
And
for no
he's
reason.
like, yeah, without thinking, he's like, drop it down. He's like, if you have to tie something to like your belt loop, do it, but you can't do that.
Oh shit.
Because then your elbow, like right now, my elbow, like this one, I can do this, and this one, that's all it goes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you lose that
Because it's all
movement.
tight. Yeah.
So, like when you had the thing on, you had to take it off so you don't get blood clots. Is that what it's for?
No, so
Or is there no risk of blood clotting?
I don't know, but I had to do that. Like I said, that movement, the little therapy thing, the little fucking exercise. Had to do that 3 times a day. Maybe it's for that too, but it's also just to keep some movement there.
The range of motion? Is that
Range
what?
of motion.
that
Yeah,
what-
no, it's fuck, I don't remember what it's called.
That's not what they were calling them?
No. There's a name for him, and I'll think of it. But there is a name for it. Because every time that I see the doctor, he's like, "Are you doing your whatever that is?" And so
We should have him on. Think he'd be on? Or is he more serious?
the doctor, I don't know. The therapist, probably. Yeah. Have you guys seen that movie that came out, the Sound of Freedom? What is it?
Oh,
I haven't seen that yet, no.
Yeah, where he was talking about it, and he got tears in his eyes. He's like,
yeah.
"Holy
Everything I've heard about it is they say that.
Yeah, and then what is that thing that Adam Voice,
Our Rescue.
Our Rescue?
Yep.
And then there's another one, something road.
Yeah,
It's the
so
same-
so it
it's
stands
the-
for Operation Underground Railroad.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, that one. Okay, so that one.
Yep.
Well, that's part of this movie.
The guy that
so-
started that was one of the the story I guess is about him. Is from what I've been reading, or he was like part of something to do with the story. The guy Tim Ballard is his name. He's something to do with the story, but I haven't watched it yet. I haven't gone into it.
What is
too
it
much.
on? Is it in the movie theaters?
Movie
Some theaters, but
Some
I don't
theaters.
think all theaters are
I
showing it.
think Edward has it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's been kind of weird
find it.
because I've been seeing a bunch of stuff where, like some news organization said that it's that the movie is QAnon adjacent because of some of the things that one of the actors has said in public interviews or whatever. Jim Caviezel.
Yeah, he's the guy that played Jesus in the Passion of the Christ.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
and
it's
Mel
it's
Gibson
at,
has something to do with this movie
yeah,
too,
yeah.
right? Was he
He's
like a
at Edwards.
producer or?
He's the
It's at Edwards right now.
yeah, I think producer, not director. I think
Yeah, I
he's
don't think he
producer.
directed it. I think he was
Yeah,
one of the
I think
producers.
But this movie's old.
The Passion of the Christ, or
No, this one.
really?
They made it. I think they started making it 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But they kept getting put
They
off.
kept-
They kept getting put off.
Yeah.
and some shit kept happening.
So old-ish.
Yeah, but it's one of those that I want to go see it, but at the same time I don't.
Oh yeah.
Like-
it's not
no,
gonna
I
be-
definitely do want to go see it.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's difficult, but every place I've heard they don't show any. There's nothing graphic.
It's rated PG-13 from what I understand.
Yeah, there's
Not
nothing
even
graphic.
R.
It's just more the awareness part of it.
content,
but it's
yeah.
still the story fucks with you.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's
it does.
PG-13.
It does, especially I guess our background, where shit happened where where my parents are from,
Yeah,
and that always happens just because of money or just because of I don't like talking about that here.
Yeah.
But so the shit that's out there.
Yeah.
That this shit really happened. I don't know where I was seeing, but I think 800,000 kids get fucking abducted a day or something in the
yeah,
U.S.
it's insane.
It's fucking a stupid amount of kids that they. But anyways, it's.
Yeah,
I can't.
I'll
wait
have to
watch
go
it.
check. We'll have to go watch it. I think my wife wants to, but we'll probably go watch it maybe over the weekend or something. See what it's like. But
Can you get it on?
that's
On
shit's rough.
Yeah, like I said,
think
my
you can
doctor,
stream
the
it.
therapist was talking about it, and he started tearing up,
Yeah,
and he's like, I don't know of a family or know. Like, I know it happens like everybody else,
Yeah.
but I don't know anybody
That
it
it's
still-
happened to.
and it still leaves me speechless.
Yeah.
You know, so
It's like plane crashes, right?
correct.
You see plane crashes.
What's it called?
Have you ever known anybody that's died in a plane
This
crash?
Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom.
Yeah.
So,
Have you met like anybody you know ever like have anybody close die in a plane crash?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, and see,
I can't say I have. So.
but they happen,
But they happen. They do.
and not as often as they used to, but still. Have you seen that
it's not on
the
streaming.
new?
No, it's only on theaters.
You
The
can rent it on Prime.
You can.
Yeah. Unless this is not the right one. Hold
Here,
on.
let me see it.
So
This might not be
Sound
it.
of Freedom
Can I
is
see it?
exclusively in theaters and
Just
not
let me see the
currently
front cover. No, that's it.
That is it.
Yep, that's it.
So it's called Sounds of Freedom, not Sound of Freedom.
No, it's
So-
Because
sound.
I think
with
this
a
might be
D.
something else.
Sound-
That's probably something else.
Oh,
Is
that
this
one's,
Yeah, this is
Oh,
something
it
else.
is something else.
Yeah, I don't think it's available to rent
Look.
yet on Prime.
Sound of Freedom, and
Yeah.
this is Sound of Freedom. It's the same name, but it's two different movies.
No,
right?
that's the same
No.
movie.
Is it?
Those two are the same movie. That's just a screenshot, and then the other one's the cover.
You
yeah,
said,
this is
Prime?
something else. I'm not seeing it on Prime.
So no, it's not that one.
No, it's in
No,
theaters. I think.
Sounds of Freedom is something else.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably something bad.
yeah, I can't,
but anyway.
I really do want to go watch it.
So, have you seen the new candidate, the candidate for the Morena party in Mexico, Ebrard?
I haven't.
He's basically AMLO's right hand currently, and he's probably the most likely to
to get on
become the next one.
What is
But-
it for?
President
For
of
the
Mexico.
presidency
For
of Mexico.
president, president of Mexico. But anyway, he came out with his plan for combating the safety and all that stuff in Mexico, and it's fucking scary, to be honest. Like,
Scary in the way.
Like
your
strict
privacies
or-
are gone. Like maybe this is what's needed. I don't know, but for example, they'll have facial recognition all over the place. They'll use AI to just by the way you walk, they can tell if you're
Like if you're packing.
if you're
yeah.
packing. They have I don't know if this technology exists, but they make it seem like it does, where they can tell if you have a gun. Like they can.
I've heard that there's some like gait. They call it gait.
Yeah.
That the way you walk, your gait changes if you're carrying extra weight or if you're injured or shit like that.
Yeah.
I know I see that my hips are all fucked. 'Cause I'm
So in theory,
And then the other one, drones. So they'll implement drones. They'll implement one that's already implemented here in the U.S., which is those things that can, when they hear a shot, they can tell where it came from. So you can triangulate
And so-
where the shot came
So
from.
like all this, and again, this is my personal opinion. Like they're gonna spend all this money to do it because it's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then again, the government is so fucking corrupted
That's why it's scary.
that they're gonna use it to their advantage.
Yeah.
To make more money,
That's,
guaranteed.
That's where I'm saying it's scary.
that's why it's scary. Yeah.
Because if the government was legit, like they didn't do any corrupt things, it'd be okay. If I'm gonna be safer going down there because I don't live there, then
I'd like to
do
jump
it,
on a
but I
call
don't know.
with Ed, even
talk
when we're
about
doing
this.
the podcast, and just ask him about this.
yeah. I sent him a
Just what he
message, but
thinks.
I think when he sees them, he usually responds. But I think when whoever else is in charge sees them, they
I've been talking with his manager person. There's a possibility we might be able to make it happen this year.
yeah. But yeah, he I asked him and he didn't respond. Like I said, usually when he sees it, he responds. But when whoever else sees it,
So what
it's
are
when we see when I accidentally open a message at Tops, then I fucking don't answer it and click put it back on red, and then
I do that
Craig
sometimes
takes
because
care of it eventually.
Mine swaps between Leo and Tops, and sometimes I'm like, fuck, this is easy to answer, and I'll answer. I'm like, fuck, that was Tops, but I answered it.
yeah,
nothing wrong
I
with
do that. But there's a lot of them I could answer, but I just
So-
I don't want them to expect me to answer them, then not worry
do
about
it.
them, and then I don't do it.
Yeah.
So when I can, I do, but most of the time,
So to go back to this thing, like, what are the odds that they are actually going to implement that? Because that sounds like he said that sounds.
But you're saying that
fucking expensive.
that's his
Sounds like a
proposal.
lot of
if
money.
He gets
His proposal, like he explains where the money's coming from.
And the thing,
Okay.
the bad thing about any president, I guess, is that this could be really good. But if it's really going to affect the bad people,
Yeah.
he's not going to make it. I guarantee you he won't make it.
Yeah. And so, like, from listening to what Ed says, listening to, like, what they say, and just from seeing what's going on, there's, like, good things happening in Mexico. Like, not on that front, more like on the, like, the financial part.
Yeah, bringing
But-
work back into Mexico
Yeah,
and bringing
but-
shit like that. I've heard
But
that.
I heard Ed say that the president takes credit for it, but it's not really that. And he explains what he thinks it is. Who knows? Maybe it is that. Maybe it's a combination. But I don't like politics, but it's interesting.
Yeah. Like without getting into the specifics of like what side or things like that sound really good. And even if the guy that implements him is a good dude and
Yeah.
he's not corrupt and everything's great,
Everybody
At
around
some
him
point,
is. Yeah, everybody
like,
around him is.
give it 2 or 3 presidencies, and then
done.
you got a guy that's only there for himself, and he's there because he wants power, and
This-
that gives him the power.
And this is already there. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why. That's why I said it's scary.
Yep, totally agreed.
But I don't know.
But I
They've
think
never
I
tried
think that's
this,
gonna. I
so,
think that's
yeah.
gonna be a new thing, even for us, like the U.S. For other
Probably.
countries.
it's probably already happening in some countries,
it's-
and they're just not talking about it.
A lot of this has happened already here in like a smaller implementation, I suppose, with the NSA and all that stuff. It's just the technology wasn't there to listen to everything, and now it kind of is. Like that's one of the things
Yeah.
about this AI thing that you don't really hear about is now they have somebody that can monitor every single conversation.
You don't need the NSA
No.
to have one person per person
because
anymore.
I mean, the plugins already exist of text to speech or speech to text. So now you have that combined with the capabilities of going through millions of fucking documents per second.
Yeah, that shit's getting scarier and scarier.
Do you think that we're just hearing about like this AI shit, and the government's been using it for
Oh yeah,
years?
no,
and
they've
years?
That's what I
they've
mean. Like,
they've
that
been
we know of.
Yeah,
What-
they've been implementing some part of it probably.
That we
Obviously,
know.
I don't know
on
but-
what level?
But
Who
I
knows?
imagine it's just because usually when the public sees something, it's already
already
like
been-
20 years old.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
So,
If they've been doing that for 20 years, that is fucking crazy.
yeah, because you don't from one day to the next all of a sudden have this technology.
Yeah.
This technology has been out there for a while, to a certain degree, and then there's certain things like, for example, you for example are gonna work on this part, you're gonna work on this part, but he knows that together it equals this, which nobody knows, and
I've heard of that.
The thing I couldn't say with Tan, that word, yeah, it
Yes.
happens all the time.
Yep.
But anyway, we had a game. Go back.
We don't have to move on yet because this is interesting to me.
I know, but I don't know how deep we want to go on this. And
The
How much
question
trouble
I
we
was
wanna
going to
be
go
in.
the question I was going to go towards was El Salvador. Like right now, they're cleaning that place up.
yeah,
Like if you're affiliated with gangs, you're getting arrested. Like the country's going to start bringing in tourism again. Like everything sounds really nice there right now. Joe goes down there I think 2 or 3, sometimes 4 times a year, and he's just in the last couple of visits he's noticed a difference too. That things just feel more comfortable. Things feel a little.
yeah.
Everyone just feels a little more relaxed. Like even that right now sounds really good. But what happens when the next president
When
comes
he
in
leaves,
and that guy starts arresting people that are gang related or affiliated or whatever, and then they're not? Like,
Well, this one's like, I don't know him. I don't know anything. He seems like a legit dude, right?
seems
but
like it.
But
Yeah.
he's being criticized for arresting people that have nothing to do with it anymore.
So what?
But he's like, I don't care. Like, I'm taking basically everybody, and then we'll sort them out later. But the point is, get them off the street now. That, from what I understand. Like I said, I don't know anything about any of this, so
Yeah, well, and then the thing that happens here, people talk about all the time. Like when you put people in jail, the the way the jail system here is, it just trains people to be better criminals or
Yeah.
to continue to be criminals. So like, is the same thing happening there? Like once they start releasing those people and they're
Don't
like,
get tattoos all over your body.
they're ready to
Number
go
one.
back into society, and then they come out and they're like worse. Like I'm
don't
worried that worries me.
I don't know, because the people that are in there for other crimes that is not gang related, they're on programs where they're learning to like
So
their
they do
work
have some-
release and all that
Okay.
stuff. That are legit programs, but some of these guys, like basically, they're throwing them under the jail. They're basically not giving them any hope of getting out.
Some of the gang related stuff.
Yeah, it's what it makes it sound. I don't know what their laws are. Whether they have for example, Mexico, the highest, the capital punishment is like 30 years or something like that. I mean, the highest,
Sentence.
the maximum sentence, I think was only 30 years. I don't know if they've changed it since, but like
What was the maximum sentence here? 25?
It depends on the crime. Like
here, it's life.
here is life.
Life or death.
But a
the
lot of
death
times you'll
penalty.
hear like 25 to life or 30 to life or things
Yeah,
like
because
that.
like Mexico doesn't
but
have a death
max,
penalty,
the max would be life.
but here they do
And not every state does though, right?
the death penalty.
Yeah,
Or do
don't
you-
most states?
I think most states do.
I
This
thought
is-
I thought it was to the point where most states don't.
It's a maximum of 40,
think-
but
No,
60
most
can be
states do.
imposed in Mexico.
But most states don't implement it as often as
You
you
hear that,
think.
Jesus?
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
The maximum in Mexico is 40, but a 60 can be implemented.
And
They-
and is that
They'll
40?
probably do like concurrent. Well, they'll do one and then the other one.
That was going to be my
Yeah,
question. Yeah, yeah.
But
They don't
knows?
have a death penalty.
it's weird because you think the jails in Mexico are scarier, but people are scared to come here.
Yeah, they are because here it is tougher. In Mexico, you have stores. You have.
And plus, if you
Just-
know,
I've been to them. We've been to visit a buddy that was in prison there, and anything you wanted a beer, they'd get you beer. You wanted music. You wanted tenían grupos adentro, traían comidas.
which one was the jail?
Menús.
The Islas Marias, where they had that one jail that it wasn't really a jail. It was just an island, and there's prisoners there with their families. They just take their family there since they're in prison.
Oh no, and
But
well,
it's,
I don't know which one that was. And here, like, your wife can stay with you and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
so
Just over half allow the death penalty still of states.
yeah.
It says
That allow it.
yeah, so death penalty is authorized by 27 states.
Does California still have it? Because for a while there were fucking.
Uh,
I
They
don't.
were
I don't know
saying
how to
they-
fucking. I don't know how to fucking.
4 states still allow death by firing squads.
Idaho just
Idaho's
implemented
one,
it.
right?
They just
Oh,
put it
they
back
just
on.
put it back on, so that should be 5 then. So Mississippi,
And
Oklahoma.
then if you fuck with like cattle too in Idaho, you could be hung in their fucking property.
But that's like one of those stand your ground laws kind of thing, no?
yeah, but
Stand-
is that law outdated though? Is it like
No, I don't know where
We
I
need
was
to get
seeing
the
that.
Yukon cop.
Yeah,
There's some
we-
weird
Yeah,
ass-
we do.
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
No,
He would.
He's a cop.
No,
There's
he
a lot of
wouldn't know.
farms here.
No,
Can you please brush up on your
I think we should ask.
agriculture
I'm
laws?
going to ask him.
Yeah,
we
ask him.
should.
I'm going to ask
You'll
him.
listen
Ask
to
Google,
that.
ask
Ask him
Google.
right
Hey,
now.
hey, if you're listening, call Craig. And
Yes, please
let's
call
see.
Craig
Let him
right
know.
now, no matter what time you're listening to this.
So how would you even look that up? Can you hang someone in Idaho for
No, just go
your
like
cattle? Like,
oldest Idaho.
okay,
laws.
you look it up, and I'll look it up.
Can't you look up like what are the
Laws
cops that are
that
for
allow
agriculture?
lynching
No,
in
you-
Idaho.
No,
What did you say, John?
What's that police force that is for agriculture or like for farm? Livestock?
You're talking about Yellowstone.
No. Yeah, but I'm sure we have that.
I don't think that's actually a thing, John.
I haven't watched the news.
I don't think that's
I
how
haven't
it
watched the new
works.
season.
It's
so
only
don't-
halfway, so it's not. It's not.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, okay. Then why the fuck would they put them in?
Because it's a TV show and they needed it for entertainment value.
There's no.
It's called a plot device.
Let me see. There has to be something.
I don't know. Maybe the livestock commissioners in Montana can still act as police officers. Maybe they're technically police officers. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Okay, we can't all be researching at the same time.
I know, right? We're
Yeah.
all like quiet reading all of a sudden. So the Idaho Statesman. shit. No, I don't know.
Uh,
This is gonna be a little tricky.
so I asked this if there's any death penalty laws in Idaho that involve
They're
cattle.
called brand inspectors.
The what?
Brand inspectors.
That's what they're called.
See, look
where?
at this law. Like, look
In
at this
Idaho?
law. You can't sell chickens after sundown without permission from a sheriff.
The what?
You can't sell chickens after sundown without permission from a sheriff. That's
Oh
it.
shit! Yeah, there's some like old school weird ass laws.
Illegal to buy onions after dark without a permit. What the fuck?
Yeah, most of these aren't enforced though. So
Yeah,
We're-
they're
we're
probably
locked
not
out.
enforceable either. Like,
yeah,
Why is Craig locked up? He sold his onions at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it
and
was
went
8
to-
15.
Leo
he bought
went
a
and bought
chicken
them
from
at
Scott at
9:30.
night.
yeah.
and traded onions for it.
Oh shit!
Call him in.
I mean, lynching was definitely a thing in Idaho, as in many states, probably all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to find that one. I'm not having any luck.
What do you think would be worse? This will fucking this will be the segue to our game that we're gonna
Yeah,
play.
nice.
What do you think would be worse? Death by firing squad or death by the rope?
By hanging?
By hanging or death by lethal injection
For the person.
for the
being-
person.
For the person being
Yeah.
killed.
Getting it?
Yeah.
I think the worst one would be the best.
Huh?
What he's saying is the more painful.
Yeah, which one do you think would be worse for you? Like
But why me? Like,
if
if I'm the bad guy?
Yeah, if you're this is just answering like
Like
for
you're
you,
the one that's got to sit in that chair.
Yeah, for you
or rope.
which one would be worse for you? Firing squad, lethal injection, or
The rope.
Or the rope. Probably rope, huh?
Yeah, rope.
Yeah.
Unless the guys are
Maybe
shooting.
the firing
firing
squad.
squad,
Maybe
you're done.
it's between the rope and the firing squad, I think.
Firing
but
squad
even
for me would do.
Because all of them, so rope and firing squad should be almost instantaneous.
should be,
The lethal injection, you're just fucking laying there and just
but
waiting.
you're painless. It's
No, most of the time it's not, and that's what that's why a lot of people are.
Isn't
are
there a
trying
guy?
To get
Isn't
it.
there a guy that they gave him like 2 or 3 shots and
yeah,
nothing
I've heard of it failing
Yeah, and it
before.
hurt like a. I've
felt
heard
like a
that
sting throughout his body.
That it hurt. That it was torture before he died, and so when it goes well, it should be painless. But there's a lot of times where it doesn't, and it's
And-
not.
And I think that's why I think that either the firing squad or hanging would be scarier for me because the odds of that lethal injection not working are probably lower. Like a lot of times the firing squads, not all the guys in the row have a bullet.
No.
One guy does and everybody else is shooting a blank so that and the idea was that the guys doing the shooting would feel more comfortable knowing that it probably wasn't them.
Oh, okay.
And so but what happens if you don't hit them in the heart? What happens
Yeah,
if you
do
fucking
they-
hit them in the lung and they have to the lung collapses and then they have to slowly bleed out and suffocate? Or like the hanging, what if your neck doesn't break when you fall
Yeah.
and then you just sit there and slowly asphyxiate while it's fucking hurting really bad?
Yeah.
So that's why I say I think the lethal injection would be the least
The least
worrisome.
the
You
worrisome.
said which one's the worst?
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah.
said. Less.
So-
So you think
Probably the hanging. Probably the
Yeah.
hanging.
I think
yeah.
the hanging for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one.
All right.
That's
so
some of these are stupid.
so the game is what's worse.
What's worse? Yeah.
Oh, what's worse?
Yeah,
Okay,
what's worse?
gotcha.
Okay, what's worse? Being a pioneer and receiving 0 credit for your work?
Like a pionero?
No, yeah, like a pionero.
Pionero?
Yeah, like being the first to make something, but you get no credit, or getting credit for something you never did.
I think getting credit for something you didn't do.
That would be worse.
That would be worse. Like for me, that would be worse.
Depends on how much money you made from the thing you didn't do.
I don't know.
My conscience would have a hard time.
Maybe we should just rephrase that. What would you prefer? Because
Yeah, put a dollar amount on there.
yeah,
No dollar amount.
Yeah. Put a dollar amount because I
No,
think that
because
would
me
change.
for fucking $10 million, fuck you, John, if you come up with an idea.
Yeah.
But for like $50, I don't feel fucked up taking credit for something that he did. Or no. For $10, I mean,
Oh, how much does he owe you
10, but
$10
for the one bet?
Yeah, he never paid.
And
it.
a bag
I think he says we're squared, so
trail
I'm
mix.
not gonna say that he still owes me.
We
but,
are.
but sure.
why are we squared?
I don't know.
No, not you. Me and him.
Me and him. I don't know why.
He paid me.
I'm like,
I can't remember. He paid you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should just pay him.
I did try yesterday. He said no.
I know
think-
because he wants to hold it over your head.
absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. Getting
He owes me
Anyways.
$10 and a bag of fucking trail mix that my kid bought me for Father's Day that he ate.
I think most people that are pioneers in anything.
And he said that you ate it all.
The what?
The bag of
The trail mix. The Father's Day gift that
Fuck,
John
John,
ate.
I didn't even see it.
You liar.
What color was it?
I can't remember the butt color.
It was like a blue bag.
So he'd probably say
Like
it was
a
green.
teal or
Fair enough.
It's this one on his desk.
Oh,
You don't
It's
remember
fucked up,
that
John.
bag?
No,
Every
I
time
don't.
John calls me, that comes up.
really? Yeah, I've never seen
That's
that
his
bag.
that's his new picture.
You don't remember how good they were?
No, I'm gonna go get some though. Because if I knew that bag was there, we would have finished them already.
Oh, John finished it already.
Oh, he did.
They're gone.
Oh, did he
I
really?
told
He
him
ate
to
it
bring
by
it back.
himself. Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
ate the
dude, my
fucking
kid
bag.
bought me that for Father's Day. Bring it back, asshole. That's what I told him,
Oh,
and he
shit.
didn't.
Yeah, you should probably go get him a bag.
I am. I ordered on Amazon.
Make it double. That
No, fuck that. Amazon ones are like fucking 2 years old.
because he is like
No, go to fucking
Yeah.
Costco.
You better look at that fucking expiration date.
Bag was not from Costco.
because it almost counts. He's almost one of your kids.
I don't give a fuck.
I'll get you back.
You treat him better than so. It's like
I know.
it's like another Father's Day gift when he gets you a big giant bag.
You don't even
But anyway,
trail
yeah.
mix.
So back to this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the funny
I think most people that pioneer something usually don't do it for the credit.
It's like the guy from the
When
TV.
you say pioneer something, that's like invent.
They're the
come
first
up
ones
with-
to
Yeah,
make it.
invent or
The first
yeah.
ones to invent something. The first ones to make it.
The thing about that question is, like, ethically speaking, the obvious choice is you'd rather not get credit for something that you made. But I think once you start throwing money at it, that's why people do things like that.
Yeah.
You throw enough money
So
at
the-
something, they don't
so
care
the worst-
if that was their idea or
So
not.
the worst one would be not getting credit, or
Yes.
I think my conscience, I would feel bad, like no matter how much money was involved. But if I was rich enough, I wouldn't feel that bad. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like-
Okay, let's move on. That one kind of sucked ass anyway.
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah, we already that one sucks.
Wow, this is going really well.
It's just two, man.
You wrote
What's
them.
worse, ordering a dessert that's too sweet or one that's not sweet enough?
One that's not sweet. Well, what's worse?
Yeah.
Ordering a dessert that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's too
I
sweet.
hate sweet.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm with you on that.
Yeah, same.
You think it's worse
I love
getting one?
sweets. I love sweets.
Yeah,
so
I
if
agree.
it's too sweet, I'll just eat. I'll eat less of it. That's almost better because then I won't be like stuffed.
Oh, maybe.
True.
You?
It's the sweet one. Does someone knock?
I think. I don't know.
Hey!
No, I think they're going back there. So we agree, except for Craig, that it's worse to get one that's too sweet. You said it's worse to get one that's not.
Yeah,
sweet.
but we're talking about dessert. The whole point
Yeah.
is
it's
that it's sweet.
Yeah, fair enough. But no, I think it's still. I
Like
think
the-
I
But
think
like
I-
me,
I
like
think
I
I
like
need to
I
convince
like
you
I
guys.
like cheesecake. But when they start putting all that fucking
Yeah.
creamy fucking sweet
then you
shit
just
on
eat
top,
like 1 or 2 bites and then you're done.
No, but you
then
wanna
it's-
enjoy it.
Yeah, you want to enjoy a
Yeah.
piece of cheesecake. But when they fucking have it full of fucking caramel and chocolate, and
I guess
fuck that.
I guess the other one would be if say what's worse, that it's too sweet or that it like tastes like shit. Then like
Okay, that would be
it's not
different.
good.
Yeah.
Then
Oh yeah,
that'd be
then
different.
then it's easy. Yeah, sure.
But with the way it was questioned, the way it was
Yeah.
framed, it was.
And I get both answers.
Yeah.
To be honest, I get both sides of this.
Okay, what's worse, spending time with someone who always forgets your name or someone who never stops talking about themselves?
never stops talking about
Yeah.
it.
Never stops, yeah. Because I don't
So say A and B, he'll be easier instead of trying to repeat the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
A, B, in the
A,
first. Yeah, there you go.
spending time with someone who always forgets your name, or B, someone that never stops talking about themselves. B is probably worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't care if they remember my name or not.
One of the only Shakespeare quotes that I can remember is "What's in a rose? That which smells so sweet." Fuck, I can't even remember the quote anymore. But it was about
Being
it's
just
about how
Shakespeare.
your
That
name is
smells
really
so
important
sweet,
to you.
lick it and it tastes better.
Yeah, like you can call it by any other name and it still smells as sweet.
Yeah. So it's the opposite of.
Right, but the point was that your name is important. If it wasn't called a rose, it wouldn't be as
No,
cool.
the thing is that a rose by any other name is still smells as sweet. It's still a rose. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the
Shakespeare
complete
was
opposite.
wrong.
I think I got this quote.
Ponte
I think
una-
I really fucked up that
ponte una
quote.
rosita
Bad.
y
Maybe it's a different
Bad.
quote, yeah.
I need to look that one
Yeah.
up.
Okay. What's
I'm not
worse?
doing that.
John, how much would you
No.
take a tattoo?
I haven't taken a single one of your how much.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, we're gonna have John read the next one
Okay.
since he can't fucking read. A or B?
Okay. What is worse? A, watching sports match. What the fuck?
Okay,
What?
that's enough.
Why?
There's no punctuation on that. They were spelled wrong.
There's a lot of. You read it just so you can see how good it is.
Okay.
I never said that good,
Listen.
good reader.
Listen.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. What's
Well,
worse?
that-
Watching a sports match from the best seats in the stadium, but your team is losing, or from the worst seats, but your team is winning?
You
What
didn't
do you
say
mean?
A or B.
That
You didn't say
makes
A or
perfect
B.
Yeah,
sense.
it makes
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, but you're supposed to
I
say A or
think-
B.
So I think A because I'm used to that shit. I have
Ouch.
the best fucking seats when the first time I went to see the 49ers, and we got our ass kicked.
Oh shit. So it's better to be like way back there and have them win.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because at least I'm watching on my phone. And, yeah, you know,
There's really
fucking
no bad
everybody's play.
seats, is there? Like, I mean, even
It
the
depends.
even the furthest you can.
It depends.
You still have fun, no? Like,
It
with the
depends.
crowd
And
shit.
well, if you like to drink beer and being at the very top when it's fucking like this, and then trying to go to the bathroom, sucks.
Some of those stadiums are
Bad.
so large that if you're sitting in the nosebleeds and you don't have binoculars, you can't see shit.
Yeah.
You can barely even tell what's going on.
But on that, like for example, if you're closest but your team's losing, the ambience is probably gonna be like shitty.
No,
Everybody's
no,
gonna-
it's not. It's not.
Even
like I said, I've been there.
Yeah.
And like we were 2 rows from the team,
And you guys were losing, still having
and,
fun.
and we in, and everybody's like there's shit talking going on, but it's fun.
Oh, okay.
Like you're here, you enjoy it. Fuck it.
So I don't know. Maybe it would be worse to be way back there.
No, I mean being, I think being way back there, I'd rather be back
What if
there.
it's
and
a
have the team
Super Bowl?
win.
What if it's a Super Bowl?
Well, yeah. Well, if it's a Super Bowl,
I'll still
Yeah,
be
there's
way
a
the
lot
fuck-
of- there's
I
a
don't give
lot
a fuck
of-
if I was in my car.
Oh, okay, so you
Oh,
would
but
pick
you'd rather
you'd
win.
pick
Yeah,
win.
I'd
Oh,
rather
okay.
win. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is very
I think
subjective.
I think I would pick B up front. So I think it would be worse to be way back there, and because
But-
I don't give a shit about my team. So
What if it's a World Cup?
Yeah, that's the thing. It just depends
Dude,
on the
that's different.
gravity of the situation.
No, it's not.
That is different.
No,
Yeah.
because
It
I'm
is.
thinking football.
It
It is
is.
different.
Yeah.
If it's the World Cup, I don't like you said. I
It's
don't
just-
care. I don't care if I don't watch it.
Yeah.
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 I'd
It's a
rather have
random,
them
if
win.
it's a random match,
Yeah.
then I
it
don't
says your
care.
favorite team, so it has to be your favorite team. If it's
No,
in
because my
lacrosse
favorite
or-
team, but on a regular match, it's different.
Yeah, but look at it as
But
if
yeah.
it was a.
Fair
This,
enough.
there's- these are very contextual.
Yeah.
If this is like a championship type game,
Okay, the person that reads it gets to add the rules.
fair.
Okay.
You want to read one?
Yeah,
This
okay.
one's
I think
really.
I think I
okay,
remember
okay.
that quote.
This one's really
what's
short.
in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. That was the quote.
Yeah,
Something
it's
to that
beautiful.
effect.
It's still.
Poetry.
You're right.
It's still
You're
opposite
right.
of what you said.
Me
It is still
enamoraste.
the opposite of what I said.
Was in the poetry.
Well, then I
slot.
think the rest of that goes on to explain
Me
why.
enamoro.
Sí, ya. A ver, otro poema.
Ready? Oh,
What's
no,
worse?
No, yeah, no.
What's worse, Craig reading poems or him not understanding the?
There's more. There's more to it than that.
No,
the
of
rest of
course.
the
Well,
story.
let's hear it.
No.
I didn't pull it up.
No, you
I'm
don't.
not
Oh.
reading.
No.
I'm not reading the whole
Oh.
fucking
He
play for
just
you.
remembered
Okay,
it.
read the next one.
Okay, what's worse? A, to be seen as weak but be kind, or B, to be seen as strong but be harsh?
Okay, repeat that.
I think weak and kind.
A, to be seen as weak but be kind, or
But
B,
read the whole thing.
Dude, here,
What is
let me
worse?
read it
Oh,
because you
God.
suck at
There's
this.
only, but you have to
So
split it
bad.
up.
Okay, what's worse?
What's worse?
Be seen as weak,
You're supposed to
But
say
kind. A, being weak but kind,
Kind, okay.
or be seen as strong but harsh.
Before we continue, I think it's pretty obvious what's A and B.
Yeah.
Just so you know, John.
Yeah.
A. Well, you guys made the rules, so
No, you
you
just
said
say A
you,
and
but
B.
you literally said, but say A or B.
Yeah.
Okay.
The answer, but we know what it is.
We're gonna say A or B.
Okay, you lost your reading privileges for today.
I'm sorry for following your guys' rules.
Failing.
Man.
Okay, go ahead. For following?
So this one is weird. It seems like
For following, yes.
Yeah, this one is weird.
Maybe it doesn't make sense.
Because you look at me
No,
and
it
people
does make
think I'm
sense.
a fucking prick, but I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, see, for me, for example,
there were crickets for a second there.
No, it's fine.
Ouch.
for me,
You're
like for me personally, I think it's worse to be seen as strong and harsh because I'm usually seen as weak, but I'm usually seen as a kind
No,
person.
you think you're seen as weak.
I am seen as weak.
No,
Bro, you're like 7
no,
foot
people
tall.
look at you.
You
and they're
think
like,
you're seen as
"Ooh,
kind."
shit." Yeah.
I am kind.
No.
What? The fuck out of here.
Do you see me as kind or not, you piece of shit?
Yeah.
No, nobody sees you as weak.
Yeah, everybody sees me as weak.
When you're like, when you're talking to somebody and they get to know you,
Uh-huh.
and then you're like, oh, if we get in a fight, I'm gonna throw you guys in.
Oh.
That's when you. But if you didn't say shit and I had you like a bodyguard with me,
Nobody would know.
Yeah.
No, nobody would know.
Sorry, Jesus.
Just my weak ass looking arms. They wouldn't just
No,
be
no,
fucking
No,
tell.
you got that.
Look at fucking Jackie Chan.
You
He's
can-
fucking a monster, and he's
You can
fucking
mad dog
tiny.
with the best of them.
Look at Craig.
Oh, okay.
If
He's a
Jesus don't
green
talk and just looks at somebody,
Krav Maga
he
champion.
fucking
Maybe
looks
without
scary.
the glasses.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
fair
look like Clark Kent,
It also,
the Indian version.
Like this one. This one seems really. This one, like what's weird about this one is,
Yeah, this
would
is
you
weird.
rather be seen as weak or strong? That's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah.
But weak but kind. Like I don't care if people see me as weak or strong necessarily.
Yeah.
Like if they see me as weak, that's probably better for me.
yeah. But it's the weaker or the kind or harsh because the combination
Yeah.
is what throws it off.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
makes that question super weird.
Yeah. Okay, we'll skip that one. You want to
Give
read
him-
one more?
No.
and
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yep, third time's the charm.
Okay, this
There
is
you go,
this
John.
is this is your
This is the good
redeem-
one.
This is your redemption
Okay.
right
You don't
here.
have to say A or B.
Just read it.
until you answer the question.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to.
What's worse, making a decision that's ethically right but legally wrong, or a decision that is legally right but ethically wrong?
Good job, John.
Thank you.
You read it, but you didn't read it in a way that makes sense.
Yeah. It's
A.
either
This is A.
Yeah.
A.
I don't know. Let's see.
Legally right or ethically right but legally wrong.
Yep. Or
If the law is unethical, then the law should change.
So the
enough.
worst one's being legally right but ethically wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
I agree on that one too.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you laughing at, John?
Nothing. This was actually. I just remember the Indian Clark.
So you
Kent.
can make up your rules.
You want to read it or you want me to?
No, go ahead.
Okay. What's worse? A,
Thank you.
it actually says a 5-star hotel in a boring city or a 1-star hotel in an exciting city. I fucking hate cities.
Yeah, me too.
Ah,
I'll do
fucking
A.
A.
I'm A.
Yeah.
So
Imagine-
what's worse is the
Yeah, what's
what's
worse? Yeah.
what's worse
Oh,
is
B.
is
B's
B's worse.
Yeah.
I would
Big
say-
city.
I would
A
say A is
shit
worse.
hotel in a really good city,
Yeah.
like a really fun.
Because imagine all the
Yeah.
things you can do in the 5-star hotel.
Well, you're not
You
giving
go
the
to
hotel
pool.
the whole
I
time.
mean, this question almost assumes that the whole reason you're there is because of the city.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would rather sleep in just a random
Yeah.
bed and then go and do things in the city.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So A is worse.
Than stay in the hotel for however many days.
I would rather stay in the hotel, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
not
would.
surprising.
Yeah. I don't know.
5-star hotel? Imagine. They probably have really
What are
good
you gonna do?
breakfast,
They're not going to
lunch,
jack you off in there.
pool.
Depending.
It's a 5-star hotel.
depending
They-
on the amount of days.
they must have
If you're only
something-
there one day, probably the 5-star hotel would be.
No,
the
because if
better
you're in a
option.
5-star hotel, you're going to be spending a lot of money.
No, but it doesn't said it's probably free.
No,
No,
5-star
who read
hotels
it?
ain't free.
Who read it?
I read it.
Okay, who can make up the rules then?
Yeah.
I
How
can.
many
He
days?
can.
So
How many days?
How many
We're talking
days?
about a we're
Fuck, I
talking
have to
about
pee,
a
man.
we're talking about a 4-day stay,
Go use your cup.
and the whole reason that you're going on this trip is because you wanted to do things in the city.
What's your budget?
So what's worse? A 5-star hotel in a boring city?
Yeah, that's
or
worse.
a 1-star hotel in an exciting city.
That's worse. A. A's worse.
A is
100%.
worse.
Yeah, but are you thinking about 4 nights
Well,
in
just-
a 1-star?
Just say B then.
Yeah, because I don't give a shit. All I'm going to do is sleep, and then
We're
during
gonna
the
sleep
day,
and
I'm
hump
going to
in the
go and
fucking
do
room,
fun
and that's
stuff in the exciting city. That's the whole point of going to a city like that.
Well, you
God
choose B.
I'm
We're not fucking
fucking
choosing
saying
for
what
you.
Explain to us why you
You don't
would
have
choose
to agree
B.
with
Because
us.
it's a 1-star hotel. Just think
So?
about that. 1 star.
Yeah.
You never stayed in 1-star hotels.
But the
No.
whole point of your trip
His
is to
money.
go
I didn't even
to
know
the
that
city.
was like a real thing.
The thing with a 1-star hotel, you probably have bed bugs bad,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
like.
you're probably bringing
Maybe.
those home.
Some.
You'll probably
Some-
get
some you
chlamydia
will.
just for
If
laying
it's a
there.
Some
one-
you won't.
yeah.
Some you won't.
If
It's a 1-star for a reason.
It just opened up.
Yeah, they don't have any.
It just
They
opened.
haven't had a chance to earn those extra
One
stars
fucking
yet.
review on it. And the
was
guy was a
Craig.
prick. The guy was a fucking
Yeah,
Karen.
well, same
it was
thing.
a fucking. What do they call him? What's the opposite of a Karen or the male equivalent? Is it a Chad?
No, it's
no.
Kevin.
Sure.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty sure it's a Chad.
No.
Sorry, Chad. El
No,
Chad.
Chads are great.
El Chad
I think
is
it's a
great,
Kevin.
but Chad.
Yeah, it's a
Let me
fucking
look
Kevin
it
or a
up. Yeah.
John.
No, que la chinga.
It should be a John.
It's just the name, John.
without an H, right?
Fuck you.
Oh shit.
And screw your 5-star, 1-star fucking.
Hey, it's okay to disagree, John.
Yeah.
I hope you,
You
get
don't
fucking.
have to-
Look,
Yeah,
look,
we don't have to
I
agree.
understand what you're saying. You would like to stay in a really nice place,
Yeah.
and then the city's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Kevin-
okay, that's fine.
Kevin, Greg, or Ken are the most common.
Kevin, Greg,
Or Ken.
Ken.
Yeah.
John, you said John?
No, you said
Yeah, John.
Craig.
Or John. Let's see.
Craig.
Okay, ready
Are
for
you
the next
okay?
one?
It's Greg.
Oh, Greg. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Continue.
What's worse? Did you just touch my elbow?
He doesn't know my name.
I know he doesn't.
What's worse, being skilled and unrecognized, or recognized but not truly skilled?
I'd rather not be recognized.
Yeah, B's worse all the way.
B.
What? Why?
Because
Yeah,
think
why?
about how many
Explain
people.
it while I go pee. I'll
Think
be
about
right
how
Why?
many people.
Tell me. Hold on. Now I want John to explain why.
I didn't
Yeah,
understand the
explain
question.
why.
I knew it. I fucking
John.
knew it. He know. And he just agreed to what you guys said.
Oh, John.
I
Okay,
fucking
I'm gonna
knew
read the
it.
next one.
No. We're not going to the next one.
Well, let me
John,
practice reading it
come
before.
back. Come back to the one we were just talking
I don't
about.
know which one that is.
Fucking John. I seen John be like, yeah.
What?
Fucking John.
I'm just agreeing with the
You want
math.
me to repeat it?
Yeah, sure.
Would you rather be skilled but unrecognized, or recognized but not necessarily that skilled?
Recognized for what? Like, I get your skill.
For
but-
whatever.
Whatever skill.
Whatever skill you have.
So they're saying like, oh, I'm good at playing hockey.
No, you're a fucking
So like,
videographer.
let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. For example, you say that you're a woodmaster. Would you rather suck as a woodmaster but be recognized, and people be like, "Oh, he's a good woodmaster," or would you rather be a good woodmaster but not be recognized?
I would probably. I see what you're saying, but if I'm recognized and people are like, oh, he's a good woodmaster, I'm gonna go to him until they don't say that I suck. I'm still gonna get all this clientele because people are like, oh, he's good. No
So you'd
matter.
rather be recognized even though you're not good at something.
In this scenario, yes.
I don't know.
Because
I'd
if
rather
I'm
be-
good and,
I'd rather
and nobody
be-
recognizes me, then nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, go to him.
Yeah, but there's no assumption here that it's going to change over time.
well, it's Jesus' question, so
Yeah, so he's got to make up the rules.
yeah. So we'll leave this one hanging.
No, let's not leave it hanging. I think I would rather be skilled but unrecognized.
Right, and that makes sense.
Me too.
But if
I'd
you're using
rather-
your
I'd
woodmaster
rather-
skills, then
I'd
nobody's
rather-
gonna get your work because you're unrecognized.
Yeah, but I'd rather the work eventually will speak for itself. I'd rather
then you'd
not
be recognized.
I'd rather not be famous.
Oh,
You know, like
Well, you are, though.
like think of well,
You work for Top
not
Knives.
really. I mean, yeah, I'm not really that
you're the
famous
most famous general manager.
of Top's
ever.
Knives. Thank
Yeah.
you, John.
Has
Thank you.
have we ever had another top general manager besides him?
Probably not officially that title.
Yeah, probably officially not that title, but yeah.
You're gonna be in the Hall of Fame of general managers for Top
Thank you.
Knives.
I was a
Thank
general manager for a while.
Oh,
and
you
then
were?
I was the vice president. Yeah.
Oh, then you're fucked. You're never gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
That only one person could be in it.
Yeah.
It's not a hallway then, John. Like they
So
call
John
it-
still don't
they call it a-
understand
they
your
call-
question. He wants your rules before he answers.
Yeah.
Hey, so this is this is the scenario. Ready?
Okay.
So
he said
his-
woodmaster. Okay, and I told him I understand the concept of being really good at the skill and not recognized.
Yeah.
But I told him, if I'm a woodmaster and I'm banking on people recognizing my work for job, like more work for money, then I would rather be unskilled and recognized because even though people don't, my shit sucks, people are gonna come to me because I'm recognized.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe, but what if
But
they
I-
what if
yeah,
they choose
but
not?
then
What
they're
if they
gonna be-
recognize you because you suck?
Well, it's
and then
the
they
same
choose
thing
not
that
to
you
come
say.
to you because of
I have nobody's recognizing my work and I'm good. Yeah, it's gonna take time. Same thing like this. Let me bank on it for as long as I can, because eventually I should be better.
I mean,
And then somebody's gonna come and fucking shoot you because
that's a
you
big
fucking
that's a
love them.
big if there, John.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
My rule states that you're never gonna get better.
Okay, then you can never get recognized.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'd
So
still
then
rather be.
I'd rather-
I'd rather be good and not recognized.
rather be-
I would rather be good and not
Me too.
recognized
I'm
because you can still make money.
That's what you're saying, though. But if you're recognized, you're already going to get all this work because you're recognized. Everybody's going to be like, "Oh, he's the best. He's the best." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
you're
get
still
what you're
assuming
saying,
that
like-
you're going to get more work.
And you're
Over
assuming that
time.
you're going to get recognized.
No,
No,
I'd
'Cause
rather
look,
just be
look here,
good and not recognized.
I'm not recognized. I'm just, but I work here,
Is he good, John?
Yeah.
This is
Okay. See,
but I'm not like recognized. But there's people that are recognized that suck.
John's recognized just because he's Craig's nephew.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There's a lot of
Are we, like,
of people
trying to
out there
bring this
that
back or something?
that are recognized that
No.
that are not good,
Yeah, maybe.
but
Those
they're
are good series.
recognized.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just
so
telling you.
people are
going to
recognize you and be like, "I'm not going to buy it from him because I recognize that he's a shitty woodmaster."
No, that's not part of the thing. You can't start adding things to
Why
the
not?
equation.
that seems like part of. That seems like an automatic part of that
Anyways,
conversation.
I understand why you would want to be.
I think
good and
I
not
think it'd be
recognized.
worse to be recognized than not being good, because then
Agreed.
that whole what's
Unless-
what's that thing called when you have what's that fucking
persona. Ego.
No. It's my mind just went blank. But like
You think you're good, but you're not.
Yeah, whenever you're good at something, imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Whenever you have imagine actually being an imposter. That imposter syndrome.
What
is,
if we switch it up to a painter? I suck at painting.
doesn't matter.
No, it's
but I'm
anything.
recognized,
It's
so my
anything.
work is good because people don't really understand what's good or not. But if I'm famous, people will buy my paintings no matter what because they're like, "Oh shit, it's from him."
That's
Even
what I'm
if they
saying.
suck.
There's people that are really skilled painters, and
They'll never
that
make
would
it.
be more of his point. And there's people that are recognized whose paintings kind of suck,
Yeah.
but they make a shitload of money.
So I'm a painter
So
now.
yeah, fair
I'm
enough.
not
There's good reasons for both, but
You're
I
a
would
painter,
prefer
like a
on-
finger
on-
painter, or
I would prefer not
Probably
being.
right.
fucking
Do you like
I can't
macaroni
do
art?
what I do.
No.
Because in your feeling yourself,
Yeah,
you know that's a badass fucking piece you just finished.
Yeah.
Whether they like it or not, who gives
Yeah,
a fuck?
who
But you
gives a
know what
shit?
you did is
because it doesn't necessarily translate to no money. Because for
Correct.
example, I make it, they recognize your shit, but I make it, they don't recognize me. Now you're selling it.
So are we working together or not?
We could.
Okay, then done. I'll
that
pick
make sense?
B and you pick A.
There you go.
You guys are both pick
But
A,
see,
so you guys
that's what I'm
have
saying,
to
right?
come to me for
Like
work.
you might have there's a lot of skilled writers.
I'll go to McDonald's instead.
There's a lot of skilled writers that they do the ghost writing. So they're skilled writers. Nobody knows who they are.
Correct. Yeah.
And then there's people that suck at writing, but they use ghost writers to. So, fuck. Maybe in the end
like
of the
trade.
day, I think A is worse. I'm kind of making a.
I'm not changing my mind.
Yeah, I'm not changing my mind either, but
I do understand.
maybe A is worse.
I do understand the job part of it. Like if that's your job and you are able to make money, like you're able to be successful or whatever, even though you're not very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because you like
If that's what you do for a living,
Yeah, back to that thing, like the magazines that we get, that we see, we see a lot of. There's people that are recognized for that's what they do, night photography or whatever, and you see the stuff in the magazines that's not that good, and so you're like, ugh. Like, anyway. So back to our questions. You want to do the next one or?
John. wanted
oh,
to-
John wants to do it.
He was,
Yeah,
he was
He
trying to
practiced
read
it.
I didn't get to practice it because I got interrupted by freaking my business. owner.
You did.
What's worse, compromising your ethics for success or sticking to your principles but remaining unsuccessful?
That's basically the same thing as
Yeah.
this other one.
Give me another one.
Yeah. A lot of these are starting to sound the same.
Yeah.
The success is fleeting.
Yeah.
It's like a daily thing.
Plus,
You're-
it's the definition of success is different for everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Ready? This one is what's worse, knowing a painful truth or living in a blissful ignorance?
Sometimes the truth one, because when I was a kid, I didn't know how fucked up people can be, and I was happy. Like now, you know how fucked up people can be, and it's like scary.
And you know yeah.
And so I don't know, kind of. There's a lot of people that go through their entire life without learning combative skills, without learning situational awareness.
without being
and
at a strip club and
90+% of the people are fine.
it sucks to go through life without that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, Craig.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Thanks, guys.
bad for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Combative skill.
You can ask your wife for your
I like that.
15-year marriage
Jesus didn't even mean it
anniversary
for Craig.
to take you to a strip club for your
No, because
birthday.
he's got combative skills. He beats the shit out of women.
Wait, you want me to ask my wife for my 15-year anniversary to take me to a strip club for my birthday?
Yeah, because
You realize how like nonsensical that sounds?
Yeah, 15 years married already. There's no way she's gonna leave you for going to a strip club.
My birthday and my anniversary are not on the same day.
I know that,
so-
but you can ask her after the 15-year mark. Be like, hey, for my birthday this year, can I?
What do
go
you
to
think
a
she'd
strip club?
say? Do you think she'd entertain
you
the
know
idea
what?
at all?
I think
I don't
that
think she would
she
even
wouldn't.
answer him. I think she would just get up and walk away.
like I'm
I
trying to
think that's
think
like
how she
you
would
do.
like.
Like,
I think she'd
she'd
be like,
probably say, "Are you okay?"
She'd be like, ha ha ha, whatever. You know, like she would.
Blow it off.
Yeah, she would blow it
yeah,
off as a
I would
joke,
see
whether
that.
I was serious or not.
I think she think you're dumb and just
That
get
would,
up and walk
yeah,
away.
that would be like an easy way to not actually answer the question.
Yeah. I think I could.
My wife would be like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
I think my wife. I don't think would. I think my wife would seriously think about it.
Yeah,
your wife
I
would
think
probably
like I
have
said,
fun.
my wife
She
would
probably would,
do
but-
it, but as long as she's going with it. But if she knows I'm
Yeah.
going by myself, fuck.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, she'd probably say no, but she'd think about it.
I don't think Deanie would even think about it.
The other day we were at Target and there was a lady wearing.
What would Jerry think if you want to go to a guy's strip club?
I'll ask her.
I knew I was going to catch
This
him
game
off
is
guard.
over.
Oh, John was like really excited for a
He was
second there.
about to answer too.
Yeah, fuck.
Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah, next question.
Sorry, John. I didn't mean that.
You can't say sorry.
Why?
Yeah, you can. Doesn't have to mean it though. What's
I
worse,
do mean it.
being a leader who is loved but not respected, or a leader who is respected but not loved?
I'm a leader that loved but not respected. Look at John. Fucking eats all my shit.
That's true.
What?
That's true. In that case, that's
But
very
in
true.
this case, you have to. You can't
But-
be.
but it's-
you can't be both.
You can't be one for one and different for another.
Yeah. So,
So-
either you're respected but you're not loved, or you're loved but you're not respected.
And that's for all of your all the people that you lead.
I think respected and not
Yeah.
loved.
Yeah, I couldn't give a shit if they
I
love
would
me. or not.
rather I'd rather be respected.
Because that would be, it'd be cool to be loved, but then everybody's going to treat you like shit.
They're not gonna respect you.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll love you, but
Then you're just going to want to fucking shoot
they'll
them
do their own thing.
In a way, they're the same thing.
They're not the same thing.
No.
Well, they are, because if they love you, they're gonna
They're
do
gonna,
what you say. Yeah.
Well, and not even necessarily do what you say, but they'll at least respect your decisions, respect your.
But they won't.
no, but not in this
They
scenario.
won't.
But
He
then,
has
then they
rules.
don't actually love you.
No, I don't know. There's so
Like think about it. Think about it in terms of your wife.
Okay,
She loves you.
yeah.
Is she
Hopefully.
super disrespectful to you all the time?
Where's your cup?
But does she do it on purpose? Is she purposefully disrespectful?
No,
Damn it, John.
It's the same thing.
But see-
I feel like this is a very similar emotion.
the love thing. You can love somebody and hate them, and not like them. You can love them and not like them. Because there's people that you love because they're like
Your family,
your family,
your brothers, your
or
sisters,
there's
your
somebody you've
uncles,
known since you were a kid, and you love them, but you don't like them. Like you can tell that, and you don't respect them. You don't respect their fucking, but you love them. Like if they're in trouble, you do something to help them out. You do anything. You'd bail them out and shit, but you don't really want to hang out with
But
them.
you're
You don't
not going to
respect them.
disrespect them to their face. Like you're not.
I don't know. Maybe depends. You do. You want them to be successful, but away from you because you love them.
I get what you're
But
saying.
you don't like them. You don't. You don't respect them. They fucking. They get. You know what I mean?
I don't. I do get what you're saying. I just don't know if I could separate the two.
I don't
like
know.
personally, I don't
I'd
know
rather
if-
be respected and not loved.
Agreed.
Do you
But
love me?
I don't see how you can separate the two.
Bitch, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Respect me, goddamn.
Do you love him or respect him?
so I heard it was going to be
Get
like
an
90
answer.
degrees
John.
today, and
You love your boss or
John.
you respect your boss, or neither.
fuck.
There's no neither.
Do you
It's
love
either-
him or respect
Yeah,
him?
you love me or you respect me.
That's a
He doesn't
double-edged
respect me,
He's not
so
even gonna
it's-
say both. Like
Yeah.
that was an
How do I not
easy
respect
opportunity to be
you?
like both.
Name ones that haven't respected you.
I can name more than one, but we'll continue because
When I walk out the end, I'm like, "Ahora pues, un choice a la lava."
Okay,
I'm sorry, man. Please
I
don't
didn't read it.
apologize.
So.
Sure, I'll read it.
I don't really mean it, but I hope you do. Wash.
I tried to, but
All right. What's worse, having the ability to influence people but no authority, or having authority but no ability to influence? B is worse.
Yeah,
by
B is
far.
worse.
See,
Pointless.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Why, John?
I said it's pointless.
what
If
is-
you have authority, but you can't even influence anything.
So
make one up.
yeah, give an example.
Me?
No, I was.
Are you saying
Craig.
B is worse or
Yeah, B is worse.
B is worse.
B is
Yeah,
worse?
B is
Oh,
worse.
okay.
I'm saying make one up. What's worse, blah or blah? A or B? If you don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
So you're really hungry, but you have to go to the worst restaurant ever. So in this case, the Chinese buffet,
Oh fuck.
because that's automatically the shits for me.
You love
But-
Chinese buffet,
Yeah,
John.
but not this one. Trust
Oh,
me. I'm picky.
Not the one local.
Which
I'm a fat
one?
picky.
Local.
Local, just, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one's pretty.
But
shitty.
you're full, and you have to go to the like absolutely full. Like you eat one thing and you're gonna puke, but you have to go to your most favorite restaurant.
Or you're hungry as shit, but you're going to a shitty one.
Can you drink?
Really shitty one.
Can you drink?
No, anything you
worse.
eat, you're about to explode. You know when you're like
That's worse.
You're just
Going
about
to a
fucking-
shitty restaurant and being hungry as fuck. That's way worse.
You're absolutely
So
full,
let me. Okay, so you go to the shitty restaurant, really hungry.
but you're starving.
If you don't eat, Are you gonna die? Like,
Probably.
are you on death? Are you on?
Well, yeah.
He didn't think this.
Or like, can I just eat the next meal somewhere else?
You can't eat all day.
You can't eat ever.
no, all day, all day.
That's
I'll
a fair one.
manage.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
Because
gonna make you
the
sick.
other one, if you eat something or anything, you're gonna yak.
This game is fucking falling apart, and I apologize to everyone.
no, this is a good. This
No,
is a
this is
decent
a
no,
good
question.
it's falling apart.
This is a decent question.
Jesus,
I mean,
you're the one that
obviously it was
told
going to
them
be
to
about
make one
food.
up.
I know, and it sucked.
No, this one's good actually. I'm gonna give him props on this one. This is a good question.
Thank you. Clip it.
So what would you
It's me,
what would you pick, Jesus?
What's worse?
Yeah.
I think being hungry going to a shitty place because he says it'll make you sick.
At least it makes me sick every time I go.
Yeah, that's part of being a shitty.
Well, I'm not a
restaurant.
pussy. I'd go to that shitty place.
But I still
If
go.
I'm gonna get the shits, but I don't starve to death,
Absolutely.
okay. But if I have to go to this other place and I'm gonna take a bite and every single bite I'm gonna throw up, that sucks.
But you're
Yeah.
full already.
I just
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah,
take
that's what I'm
another-
saying.
I just
I'd
wanna
go.
take
I'd go to a
But
shitty
you have
place.
to eat,
You have to eat. Oh
Yeah,
then
see what I'm saying? You have to
then
eat.
the shitty place.
and then every bite you take,
Then that one's
you're
worse.
fucking yakking.
Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah, the shitty place.
I'd rather
I
have the
still
shits
go to
later.
the shitty place.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the shit later and be with John.
I get the shits usually anywhere I go.
See, so
So it's pretty, yeah.
No, you don't. I've
Pizza
been with
pie,
you.
bro. Pizza pie fucks me up, but I love that place.
you eat all the dessert pizzas.
You should probably go to the doctor.
No, they're too sweet.
That place when
No,
it
it's
was
because of the cheese.
that place when it was still
Well,
called
stop eating
Craigos,
cheese.
they used to have this. They used to have this roasted. They still have it. There's this roasted red pepper sauce. There was a pizza that they made with that on it that was fucking amazing. And then when they became more of like a buffet style thing, it was not as good anymore.
I made pizza for the first time in my life, and I burnt my thumb off.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to be called Craigos, and then they were opening one in Utah, and it was already taken or something, so they had to change the name.
To pizza
Hey,
pie.
you should buy abracadabras.
Yeah.
They're selling.
Did you see that?
It's been for sale for a long time.
Has it?
So,
That's
right
a
after
chain too,
COVID,
though,
I think
isn't
it
it?
came back.
well, it's a local chain. It's not a.
They have one in
they
Twin
have-
Falls,
in Pocatello.
Pocatello.
There's 3 of them.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No, I think Salt Lake, right?
That one's done.
No,
Does Salt Lake have one?
Twin Falls.
Twin Falls.
Twin Falls has one, I know for sure.
there's 3. But they're only selling half of the shares.
Okay, this one. I like this one. Okay, what is worse, listening to somebody badly singing a song that you really like, so they suck at it, but it's a song you like,
Sounds like every day.
or
Oh.
someone that's killing it, but it's a song you fucking hate.
What's
I think
worse?
a song that's a song that
Those-
I think
both of
somebody
those are
that-
bad.
No, I think song that fucking that you hate. That like the song
That's
that
worse.
they're killing it, that they're singing it really good.
But you don't like
Oh,
the
you
song.
hate- yeah,
You
but
hate
I don't
it.
like
I
You
think
hate
it's
that
the one
song.
that you really like, and they're fucking murdering it because it's almost every
I don't know.
day.
I kind of like to hear the second one because I've heard the first one.
Every day.
every day.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, like, so it's a song you really like. They're singing it badly. You're not gonna like that song anymore. Like they're gonna ruin
They're
it.
gonna
for
ruin
you.
it.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
what I'm saying.
so that's probably
But
worse.
then a song that you hate
yeah.
and they're singing it really, really
You
well.
might like
I
it.
still fucking hate the song.
Yeah.
Like, in the '90s, there was that song called "Kiss Me."
Uh-huh.
I fucking hate
Love-
that song. Cannot listen to that song.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
care who's singing it or how well they're singing it.
You heard me.
Nice. I don't care who's singing it or how well they're singing it. I still fucking hate that song, and I if I can avoid listening to it, I will. If
What's
I
it
can
called?
change it.
What's your favorite
no,
song?
No.
What's it called?
No.
Kiss Me?
No.
By who?
In the 90s.
Fuck
just one.
off. I will leave. I will
Look
walk
it up.
out.
Is it by T-Pain? Lovey-dovey-dovey.
Telling me he has to come on the podcast.
Kiss, 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 no matter what.
Like, we will if.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's down to do it. He's just a little shy.
I don't think there's a. Well, yeah, no, there's songs I hate. But
What's
Yeah,
your
it's-
favorite song
I
My
can
favorite
name you-
song?
that you
I don't know.
bump on the way to work?
It changes all the time.
What's the one right now?
Right now, there's a new song that just came out that I was seeing on TikTok by a band called Medium Build that they did with ex-ambassadors
Ah, ponla.
called Friend for Life. It's a fucking good song.
Ponla.
No, I'm good.
Por favor.
No.
We can
You don't
only play
wanna-
like 8 songs
So
of it, or
if
8 seconds of it, right?
Our personal DJ.
What's it called?
It's called Friends for. I can connect to it.
No,
still,
I'm
right?
connected already.
If our personal DJ ever
So it's
learns
by
English,
Medium Build or ex-ambassadors called Friend for Life.
we'll have the person sing the song, so you can come and listen to it, and you'll hate the song.
It is their number one song, so.
It's their only song.
Hey, why didn't it connect?
You disconnected last time, remember? Because
No.
your phone was going off.
No, okay. Here we go.
The stripped version is better.
The what?
The what? Stripper? version?
Stripped.
Buddy, you're a rock star.
Smell that Dutchie in December.
Okay.
That's a little deep, man.
It's a good song.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to it and then I'll let you know.
But if I heard somebody just murder it, I would probably not like it anymore.
We just got to teach it to you know who. And you can come listen.
Yeah.
Screw
that
you,
would actually probably be pretty funny.
Screw you, by the way, because she confronted us,
Good.
thinking that we ratted. The
I didn't
person
say
that-
shit to
Is
her
it this
about
one?
it.
It wasn't you.
No, it's not this one at all.
It is that one.
Fuck you! I swear to God,
I remember this
I
song.
swear to God, I will leave.
It was on every
I will
fucking
walk out.
every 90s movie.
Yeah.
That song was on there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know which one it is.
Can we karaoke to it?
Kiss me.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Yeah, fair enough. That song does suck.
That's gonna be Craig's new ringtone.
Yeah. Man, it's great having ammo.
I should
ammo for
not
later.
have said that.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
your
yeah, you
What is your
shouldn't.
least? What is the song that you hate?
Dude,
There's
Are there songs that you just
Imagine
hate,
this.
you can't
No.
listen to?
I hate
You know what
Centenario.
else? You know what the
really?
fucking
Oh.
Leo.
sometimes the ones that for some reason I do there is, but it's a genre. It's
Christmas music.
Conjunto Primavera.
Oh.
That
Oh
style.
yeah,
I
it's like
fucking
the
hate
little
that style. I don't know.
piano that sounds like
No,
the fucking.
the sax mixed with the accordion. I don't like that.
Dude.
Which is weird because there's like one or two songs of them, but if they come on, I'll.
Imagine.
I don't like it.
Imagine that song playing.
And sorry
as,
for all those that love Conjunto
as
Primavera.
Craig runs into the sunset.
Christmas music, it gets really old really fast for me now too.
Yeah,
Well,
like
it's
Christmas
playing
music
it
is great for a week.
The worst one is that fucking Mariah Carey song.
Oh yeah, that one's
one-
great. The first day of Christmas.
That one, and then
like
there's
the
a-
one
It's
day. of
because they
Christmas.
start playing that song end of September.
Yeah.
Literally, Costco starts last day of September rolls around and they're already Christmas.
Okay, this one's. What's worse, running a marathon with a small rock in your shoe, or biking a really long distance with a slightly wobbly wheel?
A marathon is like
Dude.
27 though.
I think the marathon.
The marathon.
Yeah, the marathon.
with the
I
rock
was
in your
answering
shoe.
somebody downstairs.
Yeah.
What was that? What was
So
the
the
last
so the distance would be what's worse, running a marathon? So that's 27 miles
20
with the rock in your
with a
26 point
with a
something, right?
small pebble in your shoe,
Fuck.
or biking. Let's say a long distance. Let's say something
100 miles.
stupid like 200 miles
Oh, kill you.
with a wobbly wheel.
Well, what's an Ironman? Ironman's a marathon, a 3-mile swim or something like that, and then like 100 miles, I
100
think, on a
mile.
bike.
Yeah,
So,
so
a
we'll do
marathon or 100 miles on a
100
bike?
miles on a bike. I think the worst is the marathon.
Yeah, because you're.
I mean,
going-
it would suck. Your fucking wheels is wobbly and it could fall any second, but it doesn't.
But it doesn't.
But you don't know that.
But I think a pebble.
Well,
I think a
and-
pebble in your shoe.
Yeah, that one's worse.
How fast are you going with the wobbly wheel?
Well, a marathon, you can
'Cause
run
this-
it however fast you want.
Yeah, the
No.
danger of that is it crashing or like your brakes
Yeah.
going out. What if you're going downhill?
And the pebbles
you're-
only mildly
Because you're really
uncomfortable.
not suffering pain. It's just doing
It's just
this.
annoying.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
if it,
But
if
that
it's so-
fucking
yeah.
pebble in your shoe. Mm-hmm. Fuck.
That's a good point.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
That is
that's
really-
way
yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Can
When you
you-
think about it, Harley, that's way worse.
Can you stop
It's
at
a
that
little
sign?
fucking rock.
Unless
in
you're
your-
saying like 400 or 500 miles, because just the distance sucks. That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying it has to be a really long distance for it to be even remotely close.
At any point in time, can you stop and take the pebble out?
Dude, why the fuck are you all the way over
Because
there?
your knee's right here.
Oh, fair enough.
Sit on it.
So why did you have to turn your entire body away from him?
Because he's like this.
You could turn your body towards him and
He's
be
like
closer.
this. So our knees are like this.
So
No,
turn
he's
towards
not.
him
He's-
like you just did, and then you'll be fine.
That's because this thing's in the way. We still need to make something.
Dude, let's make a hole right here and then set it inside.
Let's not make any holes.
You might as well. It'd probably look better.
Shitty as it is.
No,
Let's see.
pero todavía te sientas ahí.
The epoxy,
Sí, porque
the
me
epoxy, the epoxy
Not
under
you.
the top is
Not
probably still
you.
wet.
Oh. Oops.
Get your iPad off the table. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Oh, this was good. Because for me, did you guys? So we're all in agreement.
I think
Pebble?
so, yeah.
Pebble.
Yeah,
Pebble.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty miserable.
So what's worse, getting lost in a forest during a hiking trip? So that sucks. Like that.
That's scary.
That in itself sucks. Or capsizing in a canoe during a peaceful lake journey.
Oh,
Capsizing.
A is way worse.
For me, the canoe is
What?
worse because I don't know how to swim.
Fair
so for
enough.
me, it's more life threatening. For you, it'd just be like a mild inconvenience.
Can you get
It'd
back?
be like slightly annoying.
Yeah,
like, oh
slightly-
fuck. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I was probably gonna get wet anyway. Whatever.
Can you tip it
No,
back
for
up?
me, getting lost would be like fun in the woods.
No.
Depends.
Not in the jungle.
What if you
though.
don't survive?
Well, he didn't say we're gonna fucking die.
Well,
No, yeah, it's just lost in the woods. But for me,
but that's the thing is it's open ended.
For me-
you could maybe you get found, maybe
Yeah,
not.
because if you collapse and you bump your fucking head on the ground, then you're fucking.
well, I don't know. Capsizing a canoe, I think I'd be okay
Fucking easy.
if I can get
what if
to
you
the canoe,
capsize
if
a
I can
canoe?
grab it.
Capsize a canoe fucking down the fucking Jackson River right there.
no, in a lake.
Yeah.
in a
Oh,
lake
in a
on a
lake.
peaceful day.
Oh, on a
in a
peaceful
lake on a peaceful day. That's
Yeah.
fucking. That's
Oh,
nothing.
that's- oh, yeah,
Even
yeah,
if you
yeah.
can't empty the canoe out, eventually you can swim to the edge.
Yeah, well, maybe
yeah,
maybe
on a
the
lake, yeah, on a
maybe
lake.
the other one's worse. But since I don't know how to swim, that's why I'm saying the canoe is worse.
Well, then you would have a life jacket on. You'd still be fine.
Well, that doesn't say life jacket. Okay, no life jacket would be worse.
Why
for
would
me,
you
but
get
for
on? Why would you get in a canoe without a life jacket?
Why would
Jesus?
you go
don't know
on a
how to
hike
swim.
without a vest?
That's
True.
super fucking irresponsible, dude. I'm very disappointed in you right now. Why would you do that?
That is true. Okay, I would. Well, how about you?
Well, why would you
No,
go
I agree
hiking
with-
without a map?
I think the forest would be.
Well, I don't know. People get
Because-
lost in the
because you-
forest.
because you trust your
down.
phone.
Your car breaks down. Oh no, but you're hiking. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you trust your fucking GPS,
Yeah.
and then your battery dies.
Yeah, like
or-
a lady
okay,
who
okay.
followed her
Service.
GPS
We're all
into the river.
jumping in the lake then.
Okay.
We can just float.
How
Hopefully,
many more?
hopefully with a
What, two
life
more?
jacket
Three
on.
more?
Let's do 3 more.
Depends.
3 more.
It depends on how long they go.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Okay,
or
it
1.
depends. Okay. Or what time? Let me know what time.
I'll
It's
try to
almost
finish
3.
off at 3.
You
got
want,
five.
Entonces, 3.
so 3:10? 3:10, we're good? Okay. What's worse? Attending. Okay. What's worse? Attending a live theater performance where the lead actor forgets their lines, or watching a movie where the special effects are horrible.
B.
That one's definitely worse because the other one would be fucking hilarious.
The other would be funny.
You
as
could,
Yeah.
but you could also make fun of the second one too.
That is
No,
true.
but you
Both
have
of
to
those
watch.
are like a mystery science theater situation.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd rather be where he forgets his lines and it's just a shit show. I think that'd be fun
Yeah.
I think that me too.
because the other one I've seen plenty of bad.
But this is
CGI
like a
and it's
live
just boring.
play.
Yeah, live.
This is like a
play.
live
It's
play.
just great.
You're in the audience.
Yeah, imagine him like forgets his words. He's sweating.
Okay,
Can
but
you try and make
can
shit
you-
up?
Pick a movie like Star Wars or like one that you really like with bad special effects.
Can you openly make fun of him?
Well, no, because you're.
Can you laugh?
You can laugh. I guess
Absolutely,
you can try to laugh. The people will give you dirty looks
How do you know?
because I'm making it up.
Oh,
He's
Because
making up
it's
his own
his
rules.
scenario.
I just said that.
You get to make the rules when you read.
I
your
think
own.
I wouldn't. I like remember those on the Sci-Fi Channel. Those really badly CGI
Oh yeah,
where they go back into.
those were funny too.
They were
Sharknado and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Sharknado.
they had like really bad names. Like instead of Jurassic Park, it was like some like Dinosaur Land or something. Like they're badly named and really bad CGI.
I think this question would be better for people who wouldn't make fun of the situation. Because
Yeah.
all of us are gonna
Oh,
have all of us would
we'd
have a
have
good
fun either
time
way, yeah.
at either one of those
Yeah, either
scenarios. So it's almost like what's they're both good.
Yeah, they're
Like,
both-
both
they're
of those,
both- there's
both
no
of those
worse.
sound like a fun time
Yeah.
to me.
Can you read this? Please? I want to make the rules up. Okay. What's worse, a beautiful decorated cake that tastes bland or a plain looking cake that is incredibly delicious?
A beautiful cake.
beautiful
Who
cake.
gives a shit about
so
that cake?
dumb.
That
Hey,
is
give me
dumb.
another one. No,
That is
that's
dumb.
not
No,
it.
no, no. You get to make up the rules.
Yeah, you can make up the rules. So make it good.
Make it- make
This one's
it,
easy,
Make it
like-
good. Yeah, make it good. Make it a good question.
Beautifully decorated cake that tastes bland.
Okay.
Or check this out. Check this out. Or a good looking or a bad looking cake
That's
that
shaped in a
tastes good
dick.
but smells horrible.
Shaped in a big old
But it
fucking
tastes
cock.
good.
You can't. s-
Or
Oh,
you're talking
yes,
about
that's a
your
better
you're
one.
talking about your wedding cake.
Shaped a big old fucking cock, but tastes really good.
No, you're not getting it all whole. You're still gonna cut it in pieces. It's fine.
a tres
You're gonna have
leches.
to walk to it to the
It's
middle
just
of the
like,
crowd.
Yeah.
Give me the balls. Like
Yeah,
whatever,
give me
you
the
know?
ball. I don't give a fuck. Just don't put real hairs on it.
Okay, give me
But
another
see,
one. Give me another
no,
one.
you got a chance here. Like,
That's
think about
easy.
it.
Everybody
think
picks
about
the
it. You're
plain
at your
looking.
wedding.
Yeah.
Everybody ate dinner.
Okay.
Everybody ate dinner. You're
At a
cutting
we-
the cake. Nobody gives a fuck
Okay.
about the cake.
Yes,
no,
they do.
They care about what it
Mexicans
looks like.
gossip
They don't
about
want to eat
everything
it.
at an event.
I agree with him. Which is weird.
because
But-
of the
Yeah.
food. Because
Imagine
of the,
they bring out your wedding. What would be worse? They bring out your wedding cake and it looks beautiful, but it tastes like it's complete horse.
Just
like
bland.
tastes
No, just bland. Just bland.
Or they bring out your wedding cake and it's a fucking dick. It's just a
Yeah.
dick at your wedding.
Yeah, but it tastes amazing.
But it tastes
100%.
amazing.
B is worse.
B is worse.
Yeah, B is worse.
B is worse.
A is better.
Yeah, because that beautiful cake, you never have to cut it. You can pretend to cut it and then say you forgot, and you never pass
Yep.
it out.
Yep.
Fair enough.
But that giant floppy dick, you better cut it.
But what if you have to pass it out?
Yeah, we
It's
have
not
to.
what- it out.
It's bland. People be like, "Oh, cool cake." Yeah, but
A lot of
but
people are used
then
to bland cakes at weddings.
That would be
years
fucking
later,
normal.
Yeah.
years later, you have all the pictures and videos that
Of
Jesus
a
took of your beautiful
beautiful
cake.
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I
Instead
wasn't
of a dick.
Hispanic, then
Instead of a
no.
dick in
Floppy
the
dick
background of all your
at your
pictures.
wedding.
But I would enjoy that. That would be
That'd be,
fucking
it'd
funny,
be,
dude.
it would be funny
Well,
later
for you,
on,
what would
but
be
not at
worse?
the time.
me would be worse.
Yeah.
The dick.
Yeah.
Because
You
of
don't
my
like it?
religious family.
You don't like
Oh
that?
yeah, for you.
It tastes really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't like
Give me one more because this one was shitty.
No, this one was good.
It was really good.
We made it good. We made it good. It was a team effort.
Okay.
Poor John.
That you
All right,
didn't
this
add
is
to.
a good one.
So do you like the dick
Even
or
though
not?
you read it.
No. I said no. Okay.
It's your rules. Oh god.
What are you guys laughing about?
You?
Oh, man.
What's
Okay.
worse, the dick?
You trying to pretend like you don't like that really delicious dick.
I'm gonna clip that. That is a perfect clip for the audio.
No, you
That
just don't make it part of the intro.
It's
please.
his own fault. He says it. That really delicious.
If you want your dick jerked, just let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have the
Now
ability
we
to
have a
clip.
good, now we have a good one. We have a better one.
What time is it?
No, go,
Like
go,
that.
go, go.
Like that time.
No, you. Oh, here, yeah. One. So
Just
one
kidding.
time.
We won't plug it. This season, we're not doing anything.
If you do that, I'm going to clip the part where we're talking about you liking the really delicious dick.
Yeah, we can do
And
that.
that's
too.
what's going to get replayed all
Yep.
the time.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We need
So-
one that makes fun of us.
So have
too.
at it, John.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My
worse?
favorite.
What's worse? Being an amazing cock, but having no one to share your meals with.
Cook. You-
Fucking the fucking cock.
Oh, my God.
He goes from fucking dick to cock.
Shit, he's got cock on the brain.
You read that one.
He
'cause
has
we
that
fucked
on
it
the
up.
brain right now. Oh,
It's not
man.
his fault.
Being an amazing, delicious, sweet cock.
It's not even spelled wrong.
That's cook.
I was like, what is he talking about?
I thought he was joking around.
I thought you were still going with the
then I-
fucking penis.
Yeah, when I saw the thing that said
I was
cook,
lost.
I was kidding. I was kidding.
You were not kidding,
You're
guys.
Come
thinking
on.
of fucking cock.
That has to be a
Dude, we
just-
had
yeah.
we had
fuck.
7 good shows where we didn't talk about this kind of.
No,
man.
we can cut this out.
No, we're not gonna cut this out.
that was hilarious. Okay. What's worse? Oh my god.
Being a delicious cock.
Being an amazing cook, but having no one to share your meals with, or being a terrible cook but surrounded by food lovers.
No, the first one, the second one's worse because if you're a good cook, you can cook for yourself. It doesn't matter if people don't
Yeah.
recognize your good cooking.
So B's worse.
B's
Yeah.
worse.
I think A is worse.
Why? Why would you want to feed a bunch of people shitty food?
Well, because I'm not gonna cook all the time. I'm gonna be surrounded by food lovers, and they're gonna cook.
Oh,
Well,
Like
yeah,
I'm gonna have people around me that like, and then the other
No, but
scenario,
you're the chef. You're the
in
one
the other
cooking.
scenario, I'm by myself. That's fucking.
But you're the
boring.
chef cooking.
That
though.
is true. Okay, you convinced me. I'm switching.
Thank you.
Okay,
But you're the chef cooking. They're not cooking.
Yeah,
but he's not gonna cook all the time. That's what he's saying. So
Yeah,
But if
Okay.
you're the chef, you would be.
okay,
Yeah.
here.
but all it says
The
is
food lover means people
you're
that like
you're gonna
food.
be a terrible cook, but surrounded by food lovers. It doesn't say I'm gonna have to cook.
It's your rule, so you can.
I
Make
just
it up.
suck at cooking, so I can be surrounded by people that are food lovers, and they can
Okay, go.
cook.
what's worse, striving for perfection and never reaching it, or settling
dick.
for mediocrity?
I was like,
Or
Say that
settling
again. Start
for
over.
mediocrity and being content.
Start over.
So either striving for perfection and never reaching it, or settling for mediocrity and being content.
mediocrity.
Yeah, is that what it says?
B.
Mediocrity. B's workers. Yeah.
Yeah.
B's. Okay. That's it.
Holy shit.
That was a really that one.
That one sucked ass.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Read it
Give me
before
one
you
more.
read it out loud. That's what I do. That's why I throw some of them.
That's
over
why a
here.
bunch of those are over there.
Yeah.
What's worse, speaking your mind and being judged, or staying silent and being overlooked?
Staying silent.
Yeah, staying
Staying
silent.
silent.
Give me another one. Speed
No,
round.
we're done.
It depends on the
You have to
scenario.
read. Oh no, you
Speed
still have
round.
5
Speed
minutes.
round. Speed round. Speed
Speed
round.
run, go.
What's worse, being wealthy but unfulfilled, or being poor but content?
Being-
Ooh, that one's a hard. One.
Content.
Hey,
It's worse being poor.
Sorry, my bad. A is worse.
Yeah, A
B
is
is
worse.
better.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
A
A
is
is
worse.
I agree.
Absolutely.
What's worse, living a long life with regrets or a short life with achievements? Oh, I don't know.
I think A is worse because what's the point of living if you're not living? With the IN.
Well,
Get it?
yeah, but everybody has regrets.
come
Like
on,
there's
dude.
nobody that doesn't have regrets.
You literally that one
Like
went over
the
your
people
head.
that get the no regrets tattoos obviously have
No
one.
regrets.
You know, like.
Actually, getting a no regrets tattoo
Dude,
is
my
fucking
coworker
now
awesome.
it's
It's a fun
great.
story, yeah.
But the first one is probably not funny.
Do you think there's some people out there that get no regrets tattoos on
Yes.
purpose? Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Trying to be
I'm
funny.
gonna say it again.
Yeah, like let's go, Brandon. Same shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, for a week.
It's old now,
It's-
but
yeah.
that news report was so fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
the thing that happened was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody
it's
killed
not,
it.
It's no longer funny.
Yeah.
It was funny for a couple days.
Yeah. What's worse, ignoring a problem in the hopes that it disappears, like,
John?
or addressing it but potentially making it worse? Where
think
the
addressing it-
possibilities of making it worse are 50-50.
I think addressing it. And making it
Ignoring the problem is always worse.
I don't know.
worse. We've been ignoring one for fucking 2 years.
I know, and it's just
Well,
getting worse and worse.
We haven't all been ignoring it. Some of us have been
It's fucked up. I'm right
pushing,
here.
Oh, what? Some of us have been pushing for a solution.
John, we're not talking about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just winked.
Yeah, some of us have been pushing for a solution that could potentially make it worse,
Yeah,
but it could also
probably not.
make it better. Okay, we still have 3 minutes.
still?
What's worse, a party where you don't know anyone but the food is amazing, or a party where you know everyone but the food is terrible?
A is worse.
The worst one
Fuck, don't
is
eat.
knowing everybody.
Think so?
Knowing
Yes.
everybody and the food being
Is this your party?
shitty.
Nasty, yeah.
Or are you going to a party?
Wait, John,
You go
which,
to a party,
which one did you
Because
say?
I've been to
I said
parties.
A's
I've been
worse.
to parties where I know everyone and the food sucks. I like them more than going to ones where I don't know anybody but the food's amazing. I'd rather go to the.
I'd
one
rather
where
go
know
to one
everyone,
where I
'cause
don't
have
know
more fun.
anybody and I just enjoy my fucking food because it's good.
And then you leave.
At a party?
And then I leave. Yeah.
So which one
I'd
did you
rather
say
go
was
that way.
worse, John?
I said A was worse.
And which one was A?
A is the one that you go to a party, don't know anybody, and the food is good.
That's really weird of you to say that.
That surprises
Bro,
me.
if I'm going
Because
to a
out
party,
of,
it's to
out, of,
socialize.
out of the
Yeah,
four of
I
us,
agree with him.
out of the four of us, you have the easiest time talking to just random people, no matter who
Yeah.
they are, what
That
they
is
look
true.
like, where they're from, what they're doing.
Yeah. I
like
doesn't
to meet
matter.
new
You talk
people.
to everybody.
you talk to everybody.
Like, I mean,
So that's
Why
why,
would
that's
you
why that
switch
was
it to
weird to
them
me.
when you're
Because
gonna
then the
talk?
food is good,
Sorry,
which
go ahead.
obviously you're going to enjoy.
Yeah.
And then
That's a
you're gonna make
conversation
friends.
piece right there.
Yeah, you're gonna make friends.
because
Like, did you try that fucking salami?
I would just
sir?
eat in quiet and then leave.
Yeah, I'm more. Yeah, I'm more.
So-
what's the word in?
Reserved or
but
introverted.
you're going to a party. Like, you're literally going to a party. So
Yeah.
if I'm going to go
Well,
to
we're
a
not
party,
saying a party where he never said a
But I
party with
didn't
your
know
friends.
I was going to show up and not know anybody.
Yeah, I'd rather go to a party where I know everyone and the food sucks because I've been to those and I have more fun. Because I've also been to parties where the food's amazing is just fucking awkward because you don't know anyone. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But you don't like to create conversation.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
See, and I do. That's why I'd rather be so. Because sometimes you go where it's like you don't know it. Y nomás, hey, y hablando, y hablando.
Yeah.
Fuck, all right, leave me the fuck alone.
Pendejo.
I have a hard time starting the conversation, but like joining one is easy. But
Yeah.
starting one for me is difficult.
Last one. Okay. What's worse, failing at something? For those that didn't see, I tried to get one of these from my cup.
just dipped your patties in the water.
Yep. What's worse, failing at something you're passionate about or succeeding in something that you don't really care?
I think succeeding something that you don't give a shit about.
That's worse.
yeah, I think that's worse.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, yeah, I did this. Who gives a
So
fuck?
you'd rather fail. You'd rather fail at
because you would
at
keep
something
trying.
that you're passionate about.
Yeah,
That's
you would keep
life,
trying.
man. That's like everything in life. You're gonna fail way more times than you're gonna be successful with a lot of things that
But
you
it makes you
care
wanna
about
keep
and want to
trying.
do.
No, because I've succeeded at something that I didn't really give a shit about,
But I think that like
and then
Success is-
I cared about it.
success is fleeting. Like you succeed right this minute. Well, 10 minutes from now, you got to do something else.
But you're passionate about this.
Yeah. That's why if I fail, fuck it. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to fail again and again and again and
now.
again because I'm passionate about it.
There's one more. Can we just do it?
Might as well. If we're down to one, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Wait. John, what did you say?
Oh yeah, I said that the failing and
I
passionate.
said as long as it's sweet.
What?
No, I agree with you.
That one sucks. We already did it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's another sports team one.
Oh, okay.
We kind of answered it already.
Gotcha.
All right, guys. So you guys listening to this?
Yeah, we try.
Tomorrow, you guys will start seeing some footage or so of the Rockman, right? 'Cause we're
Maybe
gonna go
not
out-
necessarily tomorrow, but like.
We've been posting about it already.
You're gonna see what we're gonna be doing.
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
that's true.
Oh yeah,
The
through
competition
stories.
that we're gonna be running, preparing for
What competition?
archery.
Oh. I thought you were saying. Oh, are we gonna?
Yeah, we're gonna prepare for
Fuck
that.
yeah.
Tomorrow, we're gonna start it.
John's gonna have a hard time.
Depending on when you hear this. So if you're hearing it brand new, yeah, probably
If you're
tomorrow.
hearing the
if you're
day
hearing
that
this
comes out,
and it's like
Later on.
April of 2027,
yeah,
we
It happened a long time ago.
It happened a long time ago. We have to do a future episode one of these days, where we pretend we're in the future and
Things have already happened.
and we'll watch it back in 3 or 4 years and see.
That's a good idea.
We'll make a time capsule
We gotta,
episode.
yeah, we need to create a scenario
In 10 years.
and then spend a while talking.
I hope
about
I get John for fucking Christmas.
Yeah, we need
this
to make a
year.
time capsule scenario where
We're gonna get
we
a cake.
record it, but we don't put it out until we
I
schedule
don't
it for
even
like
like
4 years
cakes.
from now.
You're gonna like this.
Dude, it's gonna suck when we have to listen to it.
Doesn't Mr. Beast have some stuff like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That he's like,
But for
it's-
himself.
it's already loaded and ready to go,
Yeah, for himself.
and it's just gonna go live at like on a certain date or
yeah.
something.
Imagine you get the date wrong and you talked a lot of shit. Like, cause we can schedule one for like 20, 30 years
Yeah.
from now, but I don't know if the platform that we schedule on will still be available.
You're
so
like
who knows?
Threads is dumb, and then like that's what everybody uses for everything.
Yeah.
Like it takes over the whole world basically.
Last thing, what do you think of Threads? You haven't
lot.
used it yet?
No.
To me, it's just another example of Instagram and Facebook trying to like just monopolize anything good that comes out of social media.
Yeah, that's
Like everything they do, they just try it. At first, Facebook was awesome. Instagram was awesome at the very first.
Because they were their own things.
And then now it's Reels, now it's Stories, now it's this, now it's that. now it's
Facebook
Threads.
was taken over by old people, so it's not even fun anymore.
Well, yeah, but not even that. I'm just talking Meta in general.
Yeah.
All the new things that they've come out with over the last several
They're
years
not
have
really
always
new.
been based off of some other social media platform that's doing well with that thing.
Well, even Facebook was, but it was good.
Kind of off of MySpace, yeah.
Yeah, MySpace. But MySpace sucked because everybody could make their own
Everybody's
thing, so it
page looks
sucked.
so bad.
Yeah, so it sucked.
Yeah.
And so this one's like, okay, you can't do any of that shit, but you guys can talk. But it was better.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing about design and stuff.
That'd be cool
For
though
another
if
day.
they bring back that you can open your profile and music will start. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, nothing. End it.
No, you want
End
to
it,
like it.
end it.
No, you wouldn't like it.
Come on, John.
Why?
Because we've seen it and it sucks.
Yeah.
You open up a
Did
page
you ever
and
have a
it's
MySpace
fucking-
account? Oh, dude, it was awful. Awful. You would click on a page and music would start randomly,
And
and there'd be like the
butterflies
background would be fucking
Sparkly.
moving,
Sparkly.
like all
Green-
Fireworks.
Green
had-
text on red backgrounds.
You had complete control
No,
over
no,
what your
I'm
page
saying
looked like.
just music.
It was awful.
You open your thing and just a little bit
No,
of
you
background
wouldn't
music.
like
it.
Just like your
No.
ringtone.
No, you wouldn't like it.
No, people.
I promise you wouldn't like
Why
it.
do you think? Why do you
Yeah.
think that everybody's putting videos out nowadays with captions in the videos? Jesus brought this
Yep.
point up like
Because
yesterday.
you don't always want to hear it.
Exactly, because most people open their phones now and they open up whatever they're looking at muted.
Yeah, plus, if you're like, for example, you're waiting for them to change the oil in your car and you're just sitting there, you don't want audio unless you're wearing headphones.
Yep.
So it's just easier to. Okay, but anyway, that's for
All right.
another time. Thanks,
Appreciate
everybody,
it,
for
guys.
sticking
Thank you.
through with this, through this whole fucking thing with us. So. Jesus, even the ending was rough.
That was rough.
Fucking landing in wind.